Hello, good evening everybody, welcome to One Hub Racing here for the Precision Tier, the Canadian Grand Prix Round 7. I'm your commentator Owen White, back after a bit of a hiatus, sorry about that. And joining me in the commentary box, I have got Sean.
Yeah, thank you very much, Owen. Let me have a drink of my beer first. So we are here at this beautiful circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, where actually one of the more fast tracks on this calendar, and also maybe one of the more tracks that has like a nice flow around here. And normally this track normally is known for being in real life a good race, but in league races also some boring, in my opinion. So hopefully the drivers do put on a show for us, and hopefully we get some excitement going on in this qualifying and race sessions.
Yeah, I think qualifying here is going to be very entertaining, because seeing this week a lot of people have been putting their laps up and it seems they're getting pretty competitive, but hopefully these guys are just as competitive, because the time should be very close. It's a very short lap run here, only going to be about under 70 seconds, so qualifying's going to play a big part, and that means that we could possibly see any mixed up grids today, but hopefully everyone has a good day at it and we get some good laps and good racing as well. Now you may be noticing that we're starting a bit later because no one wanted to talk to us, as far as I'm aware, so we're starting to...
Still, no one wants to talk to us. I mean, we're not biting you.
I mean, come on, we're nice people.
We may be honest, but we're not biting you. So please join us next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Oh, God.
We are desperate to have people in our party to talk about your races, so please. Please do it.
We're nice people. We're nice people.
We're nice people. We have a guy that's called Owen. You have me as an alcoholic. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong, so please. I even gonna sing Christmas songs when we are gonna have going to the Christmas. Yes, I did that in the Podium Tier with Nick.
It's not even...
Believe me.
It's not even November yet, let alone December.
Still.
Christmas is exactly 2 months away.
So? I still want to buy a Christmas tree and singing jingle bells all the way. Who doesn't want that?
Me! At least wait a bit. 1st of December, go ahead. But any time before then, Halloween, people. Halloween. This is where it's at right now. Anyway, as you can see, we are getting ready to go, and only 17 of us today. But then again, these guys are good racers. We saw last race I saw anyway at Baku was incredible. So hopefully we see something along the same lines of that. I assume White Fine's still doing quite well. Can't say I know though, but I guess look out for him today.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree on that.
I'm trying to think. Is Elite Shots new? He is new, isn't he?
Or
at least
think
might be the first I've seen. But the rest of them I should still know, so okay, only one sort of addition in the last 2 weeks and a couple of departures, but
it's alright. It's alright.
It's okay. Well, it should be interesting to see what the weather's going to do for this one, because Canada's always one where the weather can just do anything at once. Because it's such a small track, you can get a rain shower just blow over, and it could spice the race right up, but as you can see, qualifying is nice and dry.
That's disappointing.
Yeah. This is the one time where you want to see wet. In the race, the wet is no thank you. But in qualifying, it makes it very entertaining. But still, dry means these guys can push it to the absolute limits. It should be soft to... I think it should be soft to medium. From what I've seen from other league races, the hard compound tyre, while it would make sense to do a one-stop, it's not what you want to be doing, because the pit lane here is so short, you can't afford a two-stop and not lose too much, and it means you get tyres that actually warm up properly and work. So expect 2 stops today, if I'm being smart. Yeah. I think it's 2 stops. Soft to medium, or soft to medium to soft, whatever you fancy. But
yeah, that's true. For the first time, you are right. Yes. You are now intelligent for the first time ever.
Thanks.
And also, yes, things that maybe go soft, medium. I think tyre is like way higher than everyone expecting here. So I think that's gonna be the right strategy, or some of the guys should have like a very good time management, and actually maybe can get maybe soft, medium softs, depending how long they go on those soft or medium tires in that stint.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be someone out there though that tries the hard compound tires, but from what I've seen and what I've driven, the tires, they just do not heat up, and even if they do not stay in their working range, and it makes it extremely difficult to get any sort of representative lap times from it. And you're just quicker being on a quicker tire and taking a 15-second, pit lane loss. Yeah. Track position isn't particularly important right here. You can overtake. There are 3 DRS zones. But I was saying before the stream, actually, ERS is quite a big factor, but we'll see what it does. Anyway, first lap starts. I think it's Jor. It's the first guy across the line, so we'll follow him right. He's on the softs. Will he be able to get 4 laps in? 4 little runs.
You can do 4 laps here.
I think you can do 4 runs, can't you? So we'll see. That's happening.
In a perfect ideal situation, like those lap times here are like 4 seconds slower than from Austria, so I think you can do 4 runs here. Even though I just prefer to do the 3 ones and let everyone do their lap time and I just analyze it.
Yeah, but that means if we get 4 runs, it's a very hectic qualifying session, and we all love a bit of a hectic qualifying session.
From a commentary book for me, yes, but as a driver and back then, no.
I think Jor isn't using much of this ERS. I'm not sure this is a very competitive lap at the moment.
I think it's not going to be that competitive. I think, and maybe some guys are maybe going to start on those medium compound tires, what I saw back in other leagues.
Well, I guess if you can start in the top 10 with the mediums, it means that once you finish your first run of them, you don't have to run them again all day, but
Oof.
Yeah.
That's the savings of Baboon J. Wait, he's not going to start his lap time? No.
It's invalid. Invalid.
Invalid, yeah, he was very close to the back. Now Scorpion goes fastest. 109.2.
Who else is on the lap?
White Fountain's come to a straight.
No, I don't know if that's going to be enough ERS to get to the line or not. He might be touch and go of it. You can cut that first part of chicane quite a lot. It's quite broken.
Make that much, but still full though, 187.
He did lose a little bit of speed at the end there because the ERS did derate, but still a very good lap. Insta 1 minute 8, but then Jurate 3/10 quicker, so the times are tumbling already.
Wow. Maybe gonna see like a 107s?
Well,
can we?
I think it's possible. Very possible. We know this tier is very close. We know that these people do practice quite a lot for it, so we'll see what we can get. But yeah, Jurite's lap time there is highly impressive.
Yeah, and some people said, do we hear Owen back in our commentary box?
I've got a lot of love in the chat. Cheers, guys.
We hear Nick in the commentary box, so Owen is not here. No.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. As Chris said, it was P3.
Some people miss me as well. Oh, geez,
you're getting love as well. Oh, sorry, hold on. Lenny wants my attention. Hello, Lenny.
I get also some love from other people, but that's a different story. Anyway.
We got Matt in there as well. Hello.
Yeah, Speck and Chips also here.
Yeah, that's Lenny.
I didn't even know him, what he was, until he messaged me on Twitter. I found him in a Gran Turismo
I didn't even know what he was.
No, even though his name was very familiar. That was the first. Let's see. Chris now also in second there. And third.
Yeah, like I said, there are 2 Ferraris there when we were praising ourselves, so they went second and third, so they were on laps.
Let's see, Vitantonio is now... Oh, there Camion is spun around there.
Now that's at the start of sector 2, he's not ghosting, so there's cars that are coming through here, he's on the racing line and reversing.
They still haven't ghosted this, I mean, literally. Quite literally.
That might have spoiled his teammate's lap as well.
I think it did, yeah.
He's on 0 ERS, so he might have either been on a slowdown lap or whatever, but it still doesn't help when you see your teammate facing backwards and reversing. And Gio really pushing that final chicane. I think he may have tapped the wall a bit on the exit, and he does get himself...
the onion, oh my Jesus Lord. He lost the back end like an absolute animal there. And he lost now a little bit of his front end.
Yeah, his left-hand side is highly damaged, doesn't it? Well, from what I was hearing from your reaction, he's probably lucky to only get away with some front wing damage, but anyway,
that was quite a drift.
We got Vinto on the lap now, in P13 at the moment.
Antonio. Yes.
Let's see how he gets on. So that's where Cam lost on the exit of this one here, turn 6. It's very easy to do that, especially when you're right on the low. If you get on the curb a bit too much, it's very easy to spin the car around, but Vinto's had no issues there. This chicane, it's actually extremely difficult to not cut it. You always feel you can turn it a bit early and it always just doesn't work out for you, but listen, Vinto's had a relatively okay lap. He did have a bit of a hesitation in that chicane there, the second one we watched on board, but still only his first try.
Still using like still hot lap, but
yeah, that's gonna run out. He might derate a bit to the line, but we'll see what he can do.
Oh, the Sven is already retired there.
That's in sector 2. I wonder if he's had an issue in one of the chicanes, because if you're retiring in sector 2, you're probably having an accident. As Vinto goes P6. Oh, that Scorpion hit the wall as well. Not necessarily the best way to get through the first sector. He's broke that front wing on the right hand side.
Yeah, he's already
there's yellow flags. Yellow flags still here. I wonder if we'll figure out what happened to the Spaniard. Ah, it's just gone away. No, it hasn't actually gone away. It's still yellow.
He lost his front wing.
Oh, right.
Jay lost his whole front wing. That's why.
I was going to suggest there was a collision, but he might have just hit it in the wall himself. There probably would have been a penalty if those two came together, Spaniard and Jay.
Let's see, the TTV now is not going to start the lap, so...
Oh, what was that? It's yellow sector 1. It's never a good sign. I think everyone's okay.
I don't see anyone there, so I think maybe
Cam is on his 5th lap on these mediums. He's just slowing down, moving out of people's way. Don't really know what reason he has to still be out there, but yeah, maybe he just hasn't. Maybe he just wants to see what the tower's like or something. A spin doesn't help that, of course, but gives him some information for the race possibly. TB's on a lap in his Renault. He's on a flyer. I think he's 4/10 up in his first sector so far already. Mind you, he is 2.3 seconds off pole. He could do with finding a bit more time. Looked pretty committed for his chicanes though, so he's going to get a bit of a toe on white fight in there too.
He's 8/10 quicker now, so he's going to get around.
It's not actually that good.
He's lucky enough with top 10 maybe.
Yeah, he probably would be hoping for a bit more than this, but we'll see what he can do in the last chicane. You can gain a lot of time if you nail this, so we'll see how he gets on.
Yeah, or you can lose a lot, so...
Or you can lose a lot, yeah. You could be in the wall before you know it.
Very cautiously though.
Yeah, it's so cautious that it still looked a bit shaky. He doesn't have much confidence through there. He lifts across the line as well as invalid.
It would have been 8th place then, if he didn't invalid, so...
He cut the wrong parts of it as well. He pretty much did that last chicane about as badly as you could do. No offense to him, as Josh misses the chicane in the middle sector. Not the best line.
Not really, no.
Oh, sure. Now, what's happened to him?
Oh, he's retired, yeah. What happened to him?
Has he been in the Wall of Champions, possibly? I think he's been in the Wall of Champions, you know. Yellow sector 1 and sector 3. It would suggest that. There's yellow flags waving at the last corner. We obviously can't see his car, but I want to see if I can spy it. Yeah, it's Josh. I'm on board with him. He's lost it, sure, in the last corner. He's hit the wall. So he's parked. He's just parked. He's drawn across the track. It's a very nasty accident. Yellow flag's still waving. That's taking a long time to clear.
I'm on board with white fountain. Maybe I can see.
Yeah, it's gone now, luckily.
Ah, man.
That's better commitment for you there. You can still see the debris on the ground, but...
very good commitment there.
Oh, he's derating again. Derates again. Gets a bit closer to Jory, but let's watch the man himself. Oh, he's actually just backed off. For God's sake. Why are you backing off of me, Jory? Because I want to watch a lap with him, because I'm baffled as to how he managed it. Why everyone else isn't, you know, right on his tail. A lot of people are backing off on these laps at the minute.
Yeah. Very surprising, actually.
Yeah. I wonder if that car last corner, it took a long time for it to go away. I wonder if that just distracted their preparation or something for the lap.
I think it will be, yeah.
I think Scorpion is on a lap though. I was watching him. I think he's not backing off. Oh, he's got that chicane all wrong now.
Really?
not the best way. He was so late turning in, and it just compromises the whole section. He's now down on his lap so far.
And Luke is also abandoning his lap. Oh, he gets a nice toe there. Scorpion. Oh, good lordy me.
Has to find half a second in this last sector just to gain a single position.
Let's see. Oh, a little bit hesitated there.
He cut both parts. You can only cut the first part of that chicane.
Yeah.
And it was down anyway.
And we also get to see the Codemasters need to update the spectator view. Yes, but they don't listen to us. So.
Yeah.
So like, I would have seen like where the incident happened, or just like on F 2017 where you could still like see the retired car, you know, when you click on them. For example, now with Jaw, when the accident happens.
You know, all I'm saying is that Codemasters, you used to let us see a retired car, and in real life, you do see a retired car in the TV footage.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
Like, legit, Mr. Lee Mellon. Do your job. Anyways.
Yes, please. And Joris is backed up again into the pit lane. So, we're not going to see a lap with this guy. I want to see a lap with him.
Actually, yeah, same.
Because he's quick.
Dog is not on the lap. Currently now 1/10 quicker, so...
He's on a lap, a trio?
Yep, he's on the lap.
Alright. We'll watch him then. His teammate's just ahead on what could be an in-lap, and if it is an in-lap, I wonder if we're going to get a bit of a toe.
I think it's an in-lap. Yeah, if he's smart enough, you can give him a toe.
I don't know if he's going to do that, though. He's a bit too far down the road, isn't he?
He is way too far, yeah. Oh my god, that would have been an absolutely sick toe.
Yeah, McLaren missed a trick there with that one.
That's not a good time. Oh, you should get back to the pits anyway.
Yeah, why didn't they just help each other out there? I don't know. But it drew to the line. It's not going to go P1, but it is going to go P6.
P6 though. Still decently though. Not gonna lie.
TK's abandoned his lap. Josh has just started one. Only got 4.5 minutes.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh Josh!
He's done a Bottas. He's done a Bottas
what
there.
What did he do?
He didn't
even steer in.
He's got onto the grass on the exit by the looks of it, and he's just not had the reaction.
I just wasn't bored with him. Like I just saw, it looked like he didn't even steer in. It looked like he went full onto the wall there.
He did hit the wall, but it's only
I
say minor
he
from
didn't even steer in until he got on the grass on my screen.
It feels like he just didn't expect that to happen.
I think, yeah. So George now has to come to the pits. Hopefully he gets a new set of tires. Oh my god, he's going very well.
Right, TB is just setting a lap up now. He's had a terrible run for the last chicane. Hopefully that doesn't affect his first run to turn 1 too much, but it's not going to be the best you've ever seen. Let's see if he can recover the rest of the lap. You don't often see actually the number 6 on a car. I'm only noticing that. He's got the number 6 there. Rosberg's title number.
Yeah.
I don't see too many people running that number anymore.
He's still 5/10 quicker though, so I think it didn't affect him that much.
Well, still 1.8 seconds off pole though at the minute. Although, to be fair, even though he backed off on his last lap in the last sector, he gained buckets. So, you know, say he's up by like a second in this middle sector, he could be on for a rather nice lap.
I think he will be, yeah. Let's see. 9/10.
He's about 3/10 off where White Fountain was, I think. In the middle sector, I think he was a 40.9. So we'll see what TB can do. But he could really put himself in that fight for, you know, second to 7th is only 2/10. So it's actually it's under 2/10. So can he slot himself into that gap, I wonder?
Oh, a little bit hesitated, but still relatively decent.
Nah.
8th place.
P8.
Man, I would say.
Vinto's just backed off on his lap.
Yeah. George is now on his out lap, and now Chris also gonna start his flying lap very soon.
Elite Shot is on a lap, so is Jay, but I think Elite Shot is further in, so we'll watch him. Currently in P14, first of 4 drivers do not have a lap in. I guess you can even count Ian into that without a respectable lap. So hopefully these guys can get them in. I guess invalidations are quite the bothersome devil.
Yeah. You're gonna get your laps invalidated very quickly. So we also hit sector 2. I think it's now quickly. Oh, is it the woo?
That's not really the recommended line.
Still P13, but that could have been much better.
Here's Jay. That's a good middle sector he's got, but it's invalid again. He backed off.
Hopefully he has enough fuel with it so he can do another lap.
Yeah, he's alright. He's alright on the fuel. Jorik though started a lap, so let's watch this. Let's see the master at work then, because he seems to be the only guy that can really nail this circuit at the moment. Still a quarter of a second clear of the rest of the pack.
Let's see. Oh, that's a nice apex that he took there.
He is very under control, isn't it? Up by, oh my goodness.
This is going to be such
a second up already. We were saying about someone getting into 1:7s. Is this the lap that sees us get there?
Let's see how he takes this chicane.
Oh, that might be invalid. Oh,
I don't know.
We'll wait and see.
And in time trial, that would be invalidated. He's now still 2 tenths.
Oh,
he needs to nil.
Starting to fall apart a bit this lap, I must say. He says ahead. There's a car ahead that I don't think he'll get in his way too much.
Not really, no. Let's see how he takes this
final. That could be white fighting actually. Is that white fighting? I think that's white fighting. It is white fighting, I think.
Oh, he cuts a little with the second chicane. Is that? Yeah.
D rating as well. It was invalid.
Oh, it's invalidated. What you said, that was invalidated. Oh my god.
Right, let's see if white fighting can put his fight up then. He's down in the first sector already.
Oh.
I mean, that means Jorik on his best lap. Well, actually, we can't really say that. Maybe Jorik just had a bad first sector his last lap, because I'd be surprised if he was genuinely on to be half a second clear of the field. What about Lukey actually? Lukey's up by enough to possibly go P2 if he can get a little bit more. Oh, no, invalid.
Invalidated. Wow, F1 invalidates it around here.
What about Chris? Not P1.
P4. F1 has invalidated it.
White fighting is still dying at the minute, by the way. Still dying. He has to really nail this last chicane, and you know what? That's a pretty good run.
He went full on it there.
And it's worked. P1. What a final chicane that was from White Fighting.
Absolutely amazing.
And TK finishes his lap. He goes P12. I think that's the last lap to do, because Jay is in Narnia right now. So at White Fountain then, he capitalises on Jorik's invalidation and he takes pole by just under half a tenth.
Great lap, man, and he was just down in all that second and first and second sector, but I don't know where he gained like all that time back. And
I was on board with it. He just threw it into that last chicane beautifully.
That was like very good to see. You know, he took like the maximum risk, you know, because he didn't really like cut the first part of the wall of champion, but like the second part he went just full on it there.
He was right up at the wall. He was about as close to hitting the wall as you can be without hitting it, and that's the exact way you want to take it. He's taken maximum speed, and it's worked out for him. So well done to White Fine, breaking the established order. We thought it was all going to be about Jorik, but he's now going to try and fight back in the race from P2.
This is going to be insane.
Rest of the grid then. So it's Belgium 1-2, then Lukey and Chris, British second row. We're loving the nationalities on there. We got Simon and Ian, Adrio, Vinto, Cam, and TB in the top 10. Everyone there on the soft compound side. And outside the top 10, we got Scorpion, TK, Josh, Jor, Elite Shots, and then the two guys of out of time, Spaniard and Baboon J. I mean, we don't really know what happened to Spaniard, do we? We know he had an accident somewhere, and we saw Jay. We saw Jay just couldn't get a lap together. He had the pace, I think, but he just didn't have the track limits. But we're all set then. Now, I don't know what the weather's going to... Well, now we do, actually. It's dry. Nice and sunny, so it looks like we're not going to get any rain. Don't sound disappointed. Trust me, that's a good thing.
A good thing? I mean, like, wet weather in Canada always provides something very special here.
Yeah, not on this game, no. Not on this game. It puts you to sleep.
I had a couple of league races in the rain here in this that were very good, but they were probably like older games because they were more like on 2017.
Yeah, I mean, on this game, it's awful. On other games, yeah, wet Canada, sign me up. But here, no.
I could still say that I was the only player to be disqualified on the final lap at the final corner because of too many penalties. I'm the only one who can say that. And I'm still proud of that achievement. I was running in second place at the time. That was the greatest moment I ever saw in my life.
Well, it looks like Alfie Jensen McMahon has finally got a competitor for the most penalty retirement disqualifications thing.
I had 2 10-second time penalties out of the World Champions twice.
Nice.
I mean, if you can beat that, I mean, I will provide you a hat to Jan Beer. Straight away, I will send it to your house.
Well, I mean,
if you can nail that.
Alfie in an SLR race got 10 3-second penalties. And actually got disqualified while facing backwards because he spun off and got his last warning backwards. That's pretty spectacular, though. It's a pretty spectacular method.
Rookie numbers. Try and beat my achievements first, then we can talk.
Yeah. Right then, let's see this, because we've got all 3 tire compounds on show. So we know what the top 10 are on. They're all on the soft compound tires, but outside the top 10, Scorpion down to Elite Shots, they're on the mediums, with Spaniard on the hards and Baboon J trying something a bit different. He's going to try and go through the pack here with the softs. Spaniard looks to be trying a one-stop though, surely with this strategy. Although on his outlap he's already managed at the wall once, so he's going to want to...
spin on the hard... This could be interesting, actually.
Well, Gazaman saying in the chat there that hard to medium is very good. He said he got a 5th in podium with it. I just don't see how he's going to get these hards to work though, because they do not have a working temperature. They just don't work. Then again,
maybe not for you, but maybe Spenny can make it.
Well, I mean, possibly never factor. I mean, this is like perfect weather as well. It's you know, sunny and stuff. So I mean, that'll be a warmer track temperature. It'll help, I guess, get these very cold hards up to temperature. So look how I guess the Spaniard.
George, Jesus, where are you going? The track is the other side, my friend. Jesus, you went almost join the crowd there instead of league racing.
Right then, so we've got many different strategies here. We've got 1 stops, we've got 2 stops, we've got people starting at the back on the softs, we've got many medium runners and 1 hard runner. So really, this is
going to be interesting.
This is all going to be very interesting to watch as it pans out over the next 35 laps. Anyone can really win this thing. It's all about, I guess, staying consistent, not getting penalties, and the tyres. Keeping the tyres in the working condition. That's going to be the most difficult thing today. And we'll see if these guys can balance that with a lack of penalties and, you know, not crashing, obviously. And we could be in for an absolute classic here, as the guys all park up on the grid. We're getting ready for a start. Just waiting for the back row to line up of Spaniard and Jay. Green flags are waving. Look out for the lights. When all 5 go out, we will be underway. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights here in Canada. Lights out, away we go. Looks like a pretty decent start on the front row. Let's see how they get into turn 1. They don't want to be fighting too much, but it looks like Jory's going to try and show he's there.
God!
Don't want to be doing that on the start, and well, he gave White Fine a bit of a shock, but unfortunately for him, that's going to put Lukey right on him.
Gone off. TTV Elite. And I think everyone has made it go. Oh, there goes the roster of Josh there. And he had a blow from him. Spaniard
was very wide there, but he's still got his front wing intact. But look at that, Elite going right up the inside, running the outside of turn 5, or turn 6, sorry, and then into the inside of 7. Nice move in there, trying to recover from a poor start. But the top 3 somehow are, well, alive, first of all, and I think they're in the same position they started in, aren't they?
Almost, yeah, only Spaniard has lost position. But...
So, well, Jovic shows he's there. I think he's going to be a real threat for this race. I think he's got a lot to prove after Wowing in qualifying. But, yeah. He knows he had the fastest time, but he also went off the track to get that fastest time. So we'll see what he can do. But look at this. At the end of lap 1, he's already burnt through half of his ERS, and he's already derating. That's side by side in the last corner. You don't want to be doing that on lap 1.
Not crashing there.
Nicely handled, but my God, please don't do that again.
Do that again, please. Please, we want that. Yes.
Well, do we want that? I don't know if we can trust these people.
I can, maybe. I don't know. We can break the record for 9 student inquiries and for 1 tier. We can put that. Oh dear, that's yellows in sector 1. That's for Josh, who says 1 round.
I think Spaniard might have been involved. He's broke his front wing. I think his front wing's broken.
Let's see.
Yeah, front wing's gone on the right hand side. That's his end fence. So there goes that one stop. I guess we'll never really see how that one worked out. And Josh.
Elite has also problems. He let it go through Spaniard there, so.
And look at Josh's front wing. It's just nothing on the left hand side. His race ruined. And Elite as well. Was it a 3-car accident then, maybe? Because they're all damaged pretty heavily.
Oh yeah, now I see the damage, yeah.
Oh, here comes 2 Ferraris. This is interesting, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's back off from that one, mate, and just don't even try.
That's maybe the better option, yes.
It seems... car on the wall. There was a car on the wall, final corner. Who was it? I think it was a Racing Point. It was Ian.
Ian, yeah.
His front wing's broken.
I don't see...
End fence is gone on the right.
And now I see it a little bit, yes.
So Jorik then is going to get his first dose of DRS in this race. Remember, there's 3 DRS zones on this track on F1 2019, and it should help these guys stay nice and close. Although, as I say, they've already burnt through over half of their ERS already. I was saying this earlier, it's going to be so difficult to try and save this.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
He has to save it now, I find. Almost like under the 40% mark here.
Yeah.
So he really needs to save that. He needs to like not use that much of overtake mode, and hope he gets the best exits, and save all of it in the first sector.
Vincent's got by TB, but I want to see if Jorik's going to try and get by White Fighting, possibly into turn 1. Yeah, he's onto zero with the ERS, but I think it's all about this run now, down towards turn 1. It's a difficult one to get an overtake done on, but if it's for the lead, he might well give it a go on the outside. He's a lot further ahead than he was on lap 1, but let's see how much he gets crowded out. He's wheel banning.
No, by that one.
Just a bit too much contact there, so he still wasn't really close enough. The outside to inside, turn 1 to 2, it just doesn't seem to work. You need to be fully ahead to try that on the outside of turn 1, because you just don't have the grip when you get out there, by the looks of it.
You don't really have that, yeah. And now, like, Luke is like all over the place.
Big slide. And these tires starting to go already. Obviously, I do say it's a 2-stop, but are the tires possibly starting to slip?
I don't know.
Because that was a very... I know there was wheel.
You know, I think people feel like lap 6, 7? So...
You know, because I know I said he slid quite a lot in turn 1, even though it's a little bit of contact. That could just be the tyres going as well, which doesn't help, and ERS getting low. This is going to be so difficult for these guys.
Oh, this is going to be difficult. Look at George already under the 20%. Oh my god.
Oh, he's going to go for it.
Oh, he tries to go for it there.
Look at Lukey, Oh, they've hit. Front wing.
They hit it, yeah.
Is his front wing okay? I don't think I saw anything come off.
Okay.
It's okay, good. Will he go for it?
Oh, it's
inside.
Down the inside. Oh, wait, is he going to make the move?
Spinning.
Wheel bending.
And Ryan goes Jorik. Should have backed off on that one.
George's fault this time. I think he tried to go on the tunnel too early. I think he dead forced him to go.
Nah, he just hit. He just crashed into him. You could see that happening from a mile away. There was always going to be contact there.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a great move by Luki though. I mean, he did get him this space. Now dropped back all the way from 8th place, so... And now his tires are definitely done from Jorik.
Yeah, look at Scorpion had a look into the chicane there. You don't want to be doing that. Ian gets a penalty. Jorik also got a penalty on that. But now we're going to see if Luki can have a go on the race leader. Odin's in the chat, of course, looking to try and irritate everybody by saying that it was Luki's fault. I don't know how you're coming to that conclusion.
He's Irish, so I mean, he's always wrong. Anyway,
I mean, is he Northern Ireland's better?
Yeah, I would just want to say that.
Good stuff.
So, here we go, Luki. Not the greatest of
the sliding is just... The sliding is real with this one.
It is definitely real. Now goes Jordan down to the biz. Yeah, definitely I expected. Like... With the spin, he goes onto the medium, so
yeah.
I think he's definitely doing the 2-stop with 2 times mediums.
Yeah. Looks it.
He's definitely doing that. Lucky now still close to the TV gets a 3-second time penalty. I think this race also going to be decided by penalties here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about keeping the tyres, keeping the ERS, and keeping the penalties low and trying not to crash at the same time. It's a very difficult combination. People always say that Monaco's a pretty difficult one, but I put this one right up there as well. And it's proving to be quite difficult already for these guys.
It is difficult.
Look at Vinto, he's struggling so much on these tyres, and he's not going to get any DRS here in this last sector. This could get...
Look at this.
Oh, down the inside with Scorpion. And look out for Baboon J, because he has come from last to P9.
Yeah.
I said he had to go for a few cars on those new softs, and it's working out for him. As Scorpion gets ahead of Vinto, is Jay going to get the two of them? Let's see what's he going to do in this last chicane. He's going to throw it up the inside.
He's going for it! Oh my god!
That was very stupid from Vinto. He just went straight into the back of Scorpion. Put Scorpion in the wall. Oh, wait, no, don't do that. Be careful. Oh, okay, well.
Wow, okay.
He's got away with that one. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
The accident wasn't Scorpion's fault. He was just crashed into by Vinto, and he just put him into the wall of champions. And Vinto was lucky enough just to have the pit lane to go to, but unfortunately, Scorpion had to drive back up the track to get to the pits.
But when Jay got a broken something out of that, I think not.
Well, yeah, no, Jay was great. Jay did nothing. He just sat back and let it happen.
No, but like, it looked like almost like he almost like was also with the collision. Not his fault though, but it looked like it because he was so close at the back of them.
I was on board. I can watch it back, but I'm pretty sure he didn't hit them. I think it was.
I think not. No, it's more like Vito Antonio's fault.
Yeah, Vinto hits the back of Scorpion, and Jay just sits back and lets it happen.
Yeah. He's
Look
also
at
pretty
Lukey.
close to the back of...
Look at Lukey. Is he going to go for this? I wouldn't advise it as the white fighting pits.
Oh, that's also so distracting. And there goes. Oh, T-Bay lost. Oh, look at it.
Oh dear. Is he not?
Not a penalty. Oh my god. He got lucky with that.
Yeah.
This is the perfect opportunity now for Baboon Day, maybe. No, that's too far back.
I can't believe Jay's up to 4th, man. He's having a great race. I know it's a few pitters now, but I think he's a net 7th.
With the penalties, with the pit stops, yes.
Very good driving.
Yeah, that's the first. So, compared to like last game, let's be real. And yeah.
Look, he's going for another one. Here he goes on TB. He's just got so much more grip. He can really keep these tyres, but can he get the move done? That's the question. Hopefully we're not cursing him now.
Squeeze him out a little bit there, but still fine though.
Good wheel-to-wheel racing, but look at here comes TK.
Oh, 3 whites? No.
Jay gets through.
Yeah.
Oh
great.
no!
Oh!
Don't be doing that, TB. Come on, it's early stages. Leave that to lap 35. Because you've got your teammates to worry about as well. He's loving this. Look at the toe that TK's got. Where's he gonna go? Is he gonna go down the inside? He's on the mediums. He has to make sure he stays ahead.
Oh, he's going to piss. Jesus Christ! I thought it would end so badly.
Look at Jor. Jor's got a real chance now because of that. But he's not gonna get by, I don't think. But TK, he was very close to just ruining his whole race there, but luckily he didn't quite manage it. Now Jory, we know he has to pit one more time. So actually, Jory, he's not in as bad a position as it looked, actually. He's still actually in a second place.
Yeah, first, I think.
Now he's got a white fine ahead. He's got a white fine ahead.
Oh yeah, it's oops, ignore me.
But yeah, okay, so Jory, despite his issues, he does still seem to be by far the fastest guy out there.
Yeah, still doing the job though. Looks like it will got 8 laps on those softs. I mean, that is some management right there.
Yeah. I think the guys who are going this far could probably do softs at the end.
Oh yeah, they could do. Oh, Joy got such a bad accident out of that happen. This is now Lukey's chance, I think, to go overtake him.
New tyres as well on Lukey, so he's got those up to temperature quite quickly. And round the outside he goes. Jory, to be smart, will just sit back. And he does.
Yeah. That was like the more smarter move.
Yeah. He knows it's difficult to fight these guys, so he's just not going to bother.
I think not, no.
Now we're looking at a three-way fight for the lead, and Drio still out there on his 10th lap with these softs, and probably looking to get rid of them at some point soon. I mean, this will all help him at the end, but for now, to be fair, he's keeping pace with these guys in the mediums, so I guess he should be happy with this.
He's still within DRS with TK and Joe, who are running all of the medium tires, so somehow he's still continuing to run with these guys.
I wonder if he's even thinking of a one stop, maybe onto the hard, because he seems to be able to keep pace at the minute.
He's 6 tenths slower now in this sector, so...
Look at that, look at TK. Well, TK had a chance there, but not quite. I think George was taking a different line, made it look a bit worse than it was, but yeah, I'm very interested to see if how hard these two fight. Look at that, Jor to the inside line, it's almost like he's letting him through.
Yeah, he's letting him go through there.
They're not interested in fighting these guys. And Adrio stays out again, he has to be one-stopping.
He's doing one-stopping, yeah, come. He has to be.
It would be stupid to not. Because in a minute, I mean, he's still ahead of White Fine. As long as he's still ahead of him, I guess a one-stop is feasible.
24 laps on those hards, I think it's reasonable though.
Well, he's already done nearly, half of that supposed, would-be stint on the sauce anyway. So I think he can definitely get the tyres. No, that's sector one. That is calm. He's taking a trip through turn one's grass. So that's a bit.
Oh my God! That's a collision.
I don't even know who to blame for that one. I was just clumsy from
both
ends.
I saw that Force India just ran with Kim Kenya, but
both of their front wings are completely gone.
Oh, there's going to be a race to the finish with them. And also, if you crash out, then your wheel is gone. Oh, he's so lucky with that Onion.
I'm not going to be able to get turned
look
in.
At Scorpion. Oh my God, he has to
They haven't got front wings. They need to realise this. Be careful, people. I'm not saying that. Be careful. They've just crashed each other off.
I saw a broken front wing coming off.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it was from Scorpion. I legit have no idea.
I think it is. Is it? I'm trying to have a look. Hold on. No, it's not.
Oh, that's just fighting even with broken front wings.
This is just not advisable.
He hit me.
This is not advisable. I didn't even know what happened to Cam in the first place, because we saw him cutting the grass on the inside of someone. So there might have already been contact before the corner with someone. That might have been the front when you saw coming off, but well done lads, you've only crashed once on this lap. Now look at this for the lead. I don't want to excite anyone too much, but we've got a five-way fight. Mixed with people who are yet to pit, mixed with people who have pitted. And Andrea, he did pit and all that, and he is on the hards, so he's one stopping.
Yeah, good for him.
Oh, this is very interesting. Ian, by the way, did retire, so he is now our first. Oh, that's off. That's off the track. Jore's going wide. There goes White Fine. But then the run that Jore's going to get here. This is where this ends in tears, people. Look at this. DRS are both of them, of course, and they're all going to be closing up with the TK.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, thank God. Look at him. Oh my God. Those almost took the scapegoat there, but thankfully not.
Yeah, well, Lukey, he's going to get
down
this move done. No, that's so close to an accident. And
he actually made this work. Get in there.
Oh, Jay's in the pits. Jay's in the pits.
10?
That's front wing change.
Oh, there's a broken front wing.
Wow. He was so quick as well. That's a real shame, that.
Wow. I didn't even know what happened actually with him.
Now this is interesting. Will White Fountain get past TK quickly? Because if he doesn't, then Lukey's all over him, and I think he knows that. Look at him going round the outside of the Renault. Oh, he's got it wrong. He's got that very wrong. Look at this. Surely Lukey has to have a little look, but he's not. He's put his ERS right down.
He's going down the inside.
He is saving this for this whole back straight. I think he's going to go overtake this whole way. Let's see if Lukey can get this done. By the way, Jory is absolutely all over Jor as well. And TK still having a little look on Lukey as well. But here we go, side by side for P4. Jory needs to get this one done, and he has, because he could be a part of this fight in a minute.
Wow, the outside he goes there.
Right, let's see. Does Lukey go for it? He really should be taking advantage of this opportunity, but he's not.
No, he has to save back his ERS again.
He could have went for it though at the hairpin. He had so much more extra speed, but he just backed right off.
He could have done that, but DK now with a penalty. There's so many people getting penalties here. It's absolutely unreal.
Yeah, we'll see. Just how it affects everyone at the end. I'm not really going to start doing any maths right now because I'm not even halfway through the race. And there's been a lot of penalties, as you can see, they're still coming.
You also again have a penalty here. Oh my god. Absolutely unreal.
So Lukey's got a bit more ERS than White Fountain does. We'll see if he can use it this time. There's no other cars for these two to worry about, it's just them. And the more they fight, the more this they do, obviously, the more Adrio will be taking advantage because he's going to the end. He isn't looking particularly quick right now. As I say, it's so difficult to get those hard into your right running temperature, but yeah, we'll see how it all works. Oh, that's a slide. Be careful, Jory. Looks like Chris is now on the scene.
Inside. Ooh.
Missed a bit of that, but I caught the important bit. I was going to say Chris as well is getting into this, but Lukey, this fighting for these two. This is not only for the lead, it's also for Adrio's sake. You know, keep it up, lads. He'll be thinking. Currently already in the points, and well, everyone else around him has to pit at least once more.
Yeah. So if he can push a little bit, then Drillo is like in a very good position.
See, he's in dreamland possibly here. Although saying that, he will have absolutely no grip at the end, and everyone else will have grip. So he's not going to be fast.
He was good with time management though. So
he was good with time management, but I think he'll have a good result. He will have a good result with it, but I just don't think he'll be as high as maybe he'd hoped. But let's see if...
I think he will get P8, P7.
Look at this. Here's White Fountain having a little look on the outside of the last chicane. Trying to just unnerve Lukey a bit, but he's got it completely wrong. Completely wrong.
Where's up to P4 now?
Chris has, yep, made the move. I said he was on the move. That's why I nearly missed the move for the lead. I was too busy watching them too. I just seen so... I didn't see this before. Oliver saying that this tier is a glorified ranked lobby.
I mean, it could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be an unranked lobby.
Yeah, it could be an unranked lobby. I mean, still, we have some action now. I mean,
yeah, we have some good action.
Let's be real.
Clean racing for the lead.
Happens, but come on. We're not made of snowflakes here.
Yeah, come on. These people know what they're doing.
A little bit of real betting can't do much. It's part of the sport.
Yes. What isn't, however, part of the sport is this bloody ERS. Look at them. They're still only about 50%, but it's just hindering them so much. They're having to go up and down, up and down, up and down the whole time. And
it's not consistent enough.
It just, yeah. I mean, look at it. White Fountain isn't even using it. He's got DRS, and Lukey's pulling away from him. Okay, actually, he's not. He's not catching him, actually. Much better through here, though. Is he going to go for into turn 1? No, he's not putting the ERS up. What are you doing, White Fountain? And that's what I'm saying. The track can sometimes devolve into just following each other around for 35 laps.
And DK into the pits, so he's going to do the run stop.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I was going to say he's not going to get another set of those mediums to the end, but yeah, hard.
Oh, Yellow Dog and Joe. Oh my, how did they not crash in that wall of champions?
But it's side by side in there.
They will side by side by there, and Adrildo is now come to P9. Now P8.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not actually. TK's beat him out. No, that is bad for Adrio actually. TK was what 5th, and Adrio can't beat him out.
Yeah. I mean, he was a little bit. Oh my God, Joel. I think. Yeah.
So that sort of, yeah, lower your expectations for him, I guess, just a little bit. White Fountain is saving this ERF a bit more now. He seems every lap to have a little bit more and more and more choose, but he's letting Lukey get away. He's letting Lukey go.
It could also be like that. Maybe Lukey has like more penalties than him, so he's just sitting behind him, and maybe if the pistols, then going full attack.
Well, we are at the halfway stage of this race. It'll probably be a good time to check the penalties while these two...
Don't do it just. I mean, we have to keep
oh my goodness. We've got 2 penalties for Lukey.
Oh dear.
And none for White Fountain.
Oh, and you actually just...
And 1 for Jorit. So,
yeah. How in the holy grail has he got 1 penalty out of this? Legit. I would have been disqualified by lap 15. if they
I
continue.
can't believe White Fighter's got none. It's incredible.
Wait, excuse me there. He has none.
He's got none. He's got 2 warnings and that's it.
Jesus Christ.
The guy's a machine.
He's just an alien.
Yeah,
I wonder if he has... Can I use some of his hacks, please?
I'm sure he'd love to give you some help. And, well, look at him, he's closed right up, and now Lukey's caught on this. He's saved his ERS as well, and, well...
He saved a lot more than he did, though, so...
Yeah, but...
He's not going back to 0 now, Lucky. Because he knew, like, the White Fighter is not really closing on it, so he can just save even on the straights a little bit.
Look how much more commitment White Fighter's got on that last chicane. That's what gave him pole, of course, as Jory gets his second penalty. And it could be what launches him into an attack for the win, because he has just got so much more speed in there.
He has.
That could be his trump card. It already has been his trump card today, as I say, that's how he got pole. Drio and TK fighting, and, well, Drio in a wall of champion chicane, he's done it again. Although this time TK's right on him. Despite the fact that Drio's got DRS, but yeah.
Still PA though.
So, Lukey's nearly up to 70% and Whitefine is on 70%. So these two they're both
saving it.
Control, that's not a good idea. They're both saving gradually and eventually they'll both be full. And then they can possibly go for it. Or what they're doing is that they're possibly saving to go for an attack on their outlap on their last set of tires.
That also could be an option. I can agree on that.
They could just whack it up.
Yellow sector 3, that's
just
for
ahead possibly.
Spaniard. It's going very slow there.
Yeah, there's a whole front wing missing. The whole front wing's
I can
gone.
confirm.
It's sitting at the final corner as Jory makes his second pit stop.
Yeah,
And
Cam. That's
an accident in turn 5. I'm right on board with Spaniard. You'll see where he's ended up. He was right with his teammate.
Oh,
and I wonder if they have come together. And I'd be amazed if that isn't a safety car, but I don't think it will be. Even though these guys are trying to fight through this section, that car's going to be so distracting. Look at it. Come on, look at that. Chris is going to hit the wall. He's hit the wall. Chris has just went into the wall.
Oh my god, what happened to him?
I was on board. He just got so distracted by the Toro Rosso, and he just went straight on. I can't believe the game hasn't put a safety car out for that.
Has he broken his front wing? I think he has.
Yeah, he broke the front wing. I was on board him. He just went straight on.
Wow.
He was distracted. I said how is that not a safety car? How is that not a safety car? It's just so...
Owen, it's Codemasters. First of all, don't expect anything.
Well,
even
yeah,
with this new patch, they don't even fix the safety car.
But I was so blatantly, unbelievably had to be a safety car, and it wasn't.
Still unreal.
I'm surprised more than to make that same mistake because the car didn't look like it was ghosted as well. It was ghosted, but it didn't look ghosted. And so what Chris had to do? He had to go off the track, go off the full racing line to avoid a collision. I just can't believe the game's let that happen. Now, people are pitting, as you might have noticed, a lot of them in for their last set of mediums, and Chris, unfortunately, with the front wing going to have to be changed, he's going to lose a bit of time.
Now, Turbo is on P4. Let's see how he can hold on with his tyres. I'm actually just curious.
I'm just going to put this out here, that Jory is in an extremely strong position. He set his fastest first sector. He has had a 2-lap undercut. And while he's got 2 penalties, compared to White Fighting's 0, he could still have a factor in this race. You've got to hope that White Fighting starts making more mistakes, but especially these two pits as well, especially if Lukey and White Fighting pit. Lukey could hold up White Fighting a bit. Yellow's sector 2.
And they go both at the pits.
Oh, Spaniard's stopping. Spaniard is stopping, by the way. I don't know what he's doing, but look at this. Lukey, I think, is going to hold White Fighting up a treat here. This is going to really help Jory out.
Oh, he's gonna get help. Oh my god. Oh, they didn't actually hold up each other that much, actually.
Yeah, but let's see where Jory is. Jory, I think, is gonna possibly take the lead of the race right now.
I think not. No, he's not gonna take that. Look at the pits. Nah, he's not gonna take that.
He has.
No, I don't know.
He has.
Actually.
And well, Lukey, you got to back off. You have to back off. You've got to back off there. And luckily he did. So the 2-lap undercut has helped Jury out, but what they have to do now is gain 6 seconds, both of them, on White Fountain, or hope that he gets penalties. And, well, what penalties has Adrio got? Because he's not at P4.
Oh, White Fountain gets now his first penalty.
Right, so Adrio's got 1 penalty as well. I mean, he could even be a factor, you never know. I mean, he's 4th now. I mean, he said he would get up the field, and he has, but, I just don't see how his tyres are going to be quick enough at the end, but we'll wait and see.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, look at this. Lukey's going for the move. He's going for it into the hairpin.
Down the inside he goes.
Who needs DRS? Right. Oh, they're hitting each other. They're hitting each other.
That's
look
a little revenge there. I like that.
Bit of revenge, but it's all helping White fight tonight. He could have easily got Jury there, but he decided to back off. He knows that Jury's a bit angry. I'd imagine he's a bit angry.
I think he's a little bit angry, yes. Look at that exit. Oh, that's a good exit.
He's going to have no DRS though, because he got overtaken in a hairpin. Lukey was very clever with this. Because he gets his DRS the whole way down to turn 1. And he keeps his lead. Oh, Adrio is just hoping and praying that these 3 come together. Ferrari, Mercedes and Red Bull at the front of a league race. I don't know why I think that's so weird, but I mean, that's what we're used to seeing in real F1, really. It's not very often you see it happen in there. It's Spaniard. He's given up. He's in the Wall of Champions.
Oh,
so,
wait. Hey, what? I saw someone spinning.
He's in the Wall of Champions.
Oh, yeah, then I did saw it correctly, okay.
Yeah, he was in the Wall of Champions.
Never mind me.
But no, it is weird to think about it. You know, the top 4 teams in F1 are actually the top 5 teams in F1 and the top 5 in the league race. I know it's not all in the right order, but they're all there. It's just not something you see very often. It's weird. It doesn't feel...
Actually not. Now I actually think about it, yeah.
If we can just get Jury ahead of Lukey, then we are in top 5 constructor standings. You know?
That would be insane.
We had that. We can just rewind the clip a bit. But, he just has too much speed, Jury, lad. But can he get by here? I think it's time for a bit of cold revenge. Fastest lap of the race.
He's gonna outbrake him, I think.
He's gonna hit him again. He's gonna do it again. Oh,
Jesus Christ, that's close.
That is too close, man. Especially knowing what happened last time. His ERS has been absolutely shanked, by the way. It's down to 22%. He's in trouble.
And Luke is just saving it,
and White Fountain is also saving 92%.
You can just use it, but like I think he's gonna just sit there and just stand and just let them fight, you know, and let him save his ties, you know. Oh, Jordan makes a mistake. Jordan makes a mistake there.
Oh man. Sums up his day, sadly. There's the potential, but he just can't keep the car on the track. Oh, that's TB's off. TB spun off.
That's J and TB.
Wow, they've come together then. Oh, look at Scorpion nearly into the back as well.
Almost.
Nicely avoided.
Look at it. Actually, a drill is actually getting away from TB.
I blame Jay, but Jay's got a drive-through, has he?
A drive-through, yeah.
For a contact. So, has he just... You know what he's done? He's just overcooked it into the braking zone. He's hit the back, hasn't he? Because look at the way the front wing is. I think he's just hit the back.
I think he hit the back, yeah. I think he did.
Right, well. 10 to go then. And the question I want to ask now is, well, who's actually in the best position here? Will these mediums have any actual grip at the end? I mean... Adrio should have some form of grip at the end. Could he?
Is our build. But if you look at that drill though, I don't know how many builds he has, but let's say if he also has like none and George has a lot, he could easily still get end of the podium.
Adrio's got 1 penalty and George's got 2 and well, he's not doing the most consistent driving in the world right now. Could Adrio be on for a sensational podium? I mean, he's not consistent. TK's just been off the track. Binto was trying to pass him, and I don't know if there was contact or anything, but we've got the move off track.
I don't know.
This is starting to get a bit aggressive, isn't it?
I like it.
We're in the end game now, people, and it's starting to get intense. White Fountain is now starting to use his ERS, but now Lukey has also saved it, and look at that, there's Baboon J's ghost car. That could give Lukey a bit of DRS at the end of this first sector.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's going to go straight through.
Actually, George is now just out of sync with them because he's now losing further pace with him. And he can even get a time penalty here.
Oh,
dear.
that's just wow.
Oh,
That looked like desync. I can't believe I was just seeing that. I don't know what it couldn't have been desync, but I don't know if you watch it back. But Chris tried to go on the inside there of Simon, and he just started to spin. There was no contact. I mean, Simon just started locking up massively, and the car was trying to spin on him. And he just went off and went wide, and Chris got him. That was a really weird one. That I don't think it was desync or whatever, but it looked so weird. Now, is White Fountain preparing to have one of his godly runs on that last? No, he's not. I think he's had a great run, actually. No. He's floored it through there. Chris is about to get another one. He's on a bit of a rampage on this lap. Hopefully he doesn't magic this one on trying to kill him. Luckily. Oof. Oh, look at Vinto. Look at Vinto. Is he hitting the back? He's close to hitting the back. He's almost pushing him down the straight. Oh, my God. You idiots. My God! You idiots.
What?
Why?
What in the hell?
What did you think was going to happen there when you do that?
Oh my God, what did he do?
I think Adrio over defended that one a bit, and Vinto could have done. I don't know really what Vinto. I think he's just clumsy driving from the turn, really. And Chris, well, he has just swooped up here, hasn't he? He's made up 4 places in 1 lap.
Vinto retired now.
Yeah, he's just given up. Oh. It's just that's really clumsy driving.
Wow.
That's the unranked lobby side of Precision 2.
Yeah, now I mean,
I haven't watched that back. Because I don't really.
I'm gonna watch that back either. I legit.
I just don't know. Because I'm on board with Vinto and like
I don't know.
They both shouldn't have been doing what they were doing there. And yet, once again, I'm not really reacting too much to it because you could see it was coming. I don't know how they didn't see it was coming. It's pretty easy to see that type of thing unfolding, and they did nothing about it. They let out.
Bad. On your stream, it looks like Vitino hits like a little bit of his wheel, and then just.
It's a tiny wee tap. It is fine, gone.
Yeah. Very strange.
It's so stupid, though.
It's weird. Very weird crash I found. And very clumsy also from Zilla. You could have got like a good amount of points actually.
It's clumsy from the both of them, and it's a huge waste of a good race for both of them.
Oh, it is. They could have had very decent points.
Is White Fountain maybe thinking of a move soon? Because this is as close as he's been for a while. We know Lukey now has a bit of a spring in his. That's lag. That's lag. Sorry, I thought I was about to say a big accident, but it's lagging for me. Lukey's just got his 3rd penalty though, so I mean this is really nailing his coffin down, or putting last nail on the coffin. I butchered that phrase. Sorry. That could put Zurich back in 2nd actually, couldn't it? What's his penalties at?
I don't know.
Oh, he's got 3 penalties as well actually.
I think everyone has 206 penalties.
And White Fountain only has 1 penalty. So we're actually only down to 11 runners. Jay's a ghost, so that's not count him. Oh, actually, no, sorry. No, actually, sorry. No, he is actually running. I forgot. Codemasters put an update in. If a car's being lapped, they will get ghosted. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the top 2 now because now this is getting physical. Look at this. Surely White Fountain's going to try and go side by side here. That's Jade. Okay, now he's out of the race. So, yeah. I'll explain that update later because look at this. Side by side for the lead of the race. White Fountain on the outside. Lukey not really doing much to defend. He's taking that run though, but he has a slide, Lukey. Can't come back at him. So White Fountain takes back the lead on track. But what I was going to say is that Jay was being lapped there by cars and the game automatically ghosts it now. So that's why it was ghosted when we went on board him. It's just to avoid anyone taking each other out when they shouldn't be.
That's the first maybe good thing that they did.
Yeah, first thing they've done in a long time. Shame they haven't fixed the spectator mode though, people. Like, you don't understand the pains of using this terrible system.
The pain we have to suffer.
This is genuinely the worst spectator mode they've ever had.
Yeah, I very much like the 2017 one, just
No,
You
it's
could
the worst
actually just-
spectator mode they've had since they did it on esports stuff. The 2016 and 2017 early spectator modes were terrible, yeah, because they weren't really intended. But in full-on intended spectator modes, this is the worst one, because you can't see anything. It's just laziness, isn't it? That's the biggest issue with it. It's lazy. I miss my rear view camera so much. I miss being able to look at cars that are retired so much.
And we can't see them.
I remember one of my very first commentaries, and it was a freeway fight for the lead, and we missed the leader spinning off because it was just not in shot. But you got the drama of seeing his spinning car with his wheels hanging off, just spinning back on the track. You'll never get that anymore, ever. You'll just see that happening in the background, and the camera will just pan away from it. That's not how this is. That's not what F1 is. That's not how it's meant to be.
I mean, but it's Codemasters. I mean, they go for the realism.
Oh, Dems, do you wanna shut up? I said, I know 16
Language, Mr. Owen.
I know
Jesus.
17 wasn't intended to be a proper spectator mode at the start, because they were still working on it. Come on, people.
I mean, at the end, 2017 was at a very good spectator.
Yeah, exactly, because they were making it for esports. You know?
And it was much better, though.
Yeah,
because then you could actually see the retired car.
Yes.
For the first time.
And the last time.
And the last time, yes.
Could you imagine that, though? The 2017 spectator with the official F1 graphics package, man.
Oh my god.
We could have had that. We should have that. I can't believe
should have had that. Oh my god, that would be great. Yes.
it. Would be very nice.
Yes. So, none really fighting going on except for Tico, who's now like at the back of Simon for P5.
Yeah, I think Simon had got by. I think we'd actually missed that move, but I was watching them. But I think Tico's just got no ERS to fight with, so I think we can actually have a chance to sit back and relax a bit, because we're watching our race leader heading through, and well, it took him a while to get back here. But
he's going to the pits. So yeah, I think he's going for that fastest lap time. That's stood by Chris.
Well, that's actually a good point, because Elite Shot, since he's the only guy outside the top 10, I guess he's given this fastest lap by default. Because he's the only one. Because he's the only one who's still running.
I think it is, yeah.
So he gets that one by default. And I guess Scorpion is going to take his opportunity to
for 3 points.
To just get another point, I guess, because he doesn't lose any positions from it. So fair enough.
Still ahead of Josh though. So looking at also not really just not gaining anything anymore. So
look at this. We've got TB and Jor, by the way. They're fighting away.
Look at this.
Here he goes. TB. Yeah, I said it's the end of the race, so they're going to go for the riskier moves, and this looks like one of those riskier moves. Oh, there you are, binding wheels on that straight. Does TB make the corner? He does just about. Nicely done there.
Yeah.
That was a very... I thought he was going to be sailing off the track there for a moment, but he kept it.
Oh, Joe. Oh, no. He keeps it there.
So we've only got 3, well, more like just sort of 2 and a chicane laps to go. And it's a race that's been brilliant. Like I say, keep the rain away from this track on this game, because we don't need it.
This is like the first time that we actually had like a proper, like exciting race, actually.
Well, Baku was pretty...
Well, Baku was, well, like...
Baku was mental. I watched that back the other day. We were mental. It was so good.
It was actually good.
It just had everything.
Oh, it needed that.
It had just the right amount of rain, just so that it wasn't time for enters if you were on the hard tires, but it was time for enters when you want everything else.
It was like sour for like a couple of people, like especially Sophie. Like what would have happened if she made the right decisions? I think she would be like way higher than.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was pot luck. It was just pure pot luck. It was brilliant.
Yellows. Oh, that's TTV. Spotting around there.
I went for the. I think he's just come out of the pits as well. So that's one way to warm your tires up, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that as well then. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, let's keep that in reminder.
Yeah, so I'll just put that in my notes.
Scorpion,
claims his fastest lap point.
6.
Elite Shots can put in pretty much whatever time he wants, I think, as long as it's his fastest attempt and the fastest outside of top 10, which it will be.
I think it will be, yeah.
So he'll be alright. But oh, Jory gets another penalty. Has Chris got any penalties actually? He's got 3. Okay, so yeah, penalties aren't really going to change the order too much, I don't think. Not in the top 3 anyway. So White Fine starts his final lap then, with only 1 penalty to his name, 2.2 seconds clear, having a good old time. And he's had a pretty entertaining day. He's had to work for it as well. I know the penalties would have won him it anyway, but it's always better to win it on track, and that's exactly what he's done. And he's proven once again that he really could be the guy to take the title this season. He has just been the best driver.
Yeah, and I think it's like his 5th win now, gonna be? Out of the 7 races?
Something like that, yeah. He's winning a lot. He's got a real habit for this.
Yeah, so again, it's another great performance by him.
Here he comes then to the final chicane. Let's not stick it in the wall of champions, lad. Just take it nice and easily.
He takes it very nicely.
Very slowly. And he can now celebrate towards the line. White Fountain wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Here comes Lukey to come P2. Jory, a bit further behind, is going to crash. He can't even crash properly. He'll cross the line P3. Now, Chris, I don't know what penalties I'm going to do, Jim. He's got 3 of them. I don't know what Simon's got or anything, but we'll just wait and see. Let's not try and confirm anything. We ran out of fuel there actually there. Chris on the line as well. Doesn't help. Simon P4. TK P6. TB should be P7. Wait and see. He is for now, but he'll lose that. Oh, he doesn't lose that. By 2/10 actually, he kept it. So Jory P8.
He even got a penalty at the end.
Yeah, he had loads at the end. Why did he get away with that then? And here comes Scorpion. It's going to come P9, and we're only going to be waiting for Josh now because Elite Shot's already finished his lap. And let's just make sure he definitely got the fastest lap outside the top 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you get that, yeah.
And here comes Josh then. Last point scorer. Everyone who finished the race gets points. Yay!
And that's a race. I mean, it was a pretty entertaining race,
good
actually.
one, yeah. Very, very much enjoyed that.
I indeed enjoyed that.
There are your podium drivers then. Still Brits and Belgium drivers, but in a slightly different order to the way they started. Not that different, actually. I think only Lukey went up.
In the chat here.
You know, it's it's quite funny. We had such a crazy race. There were all sorts going on. But I mean, the top 4, I think it only actually had not too many changes. The top 5 are still the top 5 who started. Just in very different orders. It's weird, that one. But let's confirm the results then. Or, well, provisional results. White Fountain wins from Lukey, Jory, and Simon, who really should... He should get a statue for that. He got no penalties. Chris 5th.
No penalties?
TK 6th. TB 7th. Jory 8th. Scorpion 9th. Josh 10th. And Elite Shots 11th. Fast lap points going to Elite Shots and Scorpion. And then retirements, Bavoon J, Vinto, Adrio, Spaniard, Cam, and Ian. And that has been your Precision Tier race. I know we've already got the Pinnacle Tier on, so feel free to switch over to that now. But I've been Owen Wyatt. With me has been a drunk Sean, slightly drunk. And we will see you next week for France. God help me. God help me. Right, safe travels everyone.